Hey, folks. Happy Friday. How's everybody doing? I see. Finally, a Friday when you're not at work. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Good to not be at work, right? Just getting myself arranged here. Oh no. Okay, that's cool. It must be Friday. It is, it turns out. It must be Friday because Mike is out of. Everything is everywhere. So I am here by myself because Audrey's been like, I don't know, having like trouble sleeping the last couple of nights, and so we went and took a nap. And I set an alarm, and she's like, "I'm too tired," so she's still sleeping. So like, keep it down. Shh. But we're gonna do a Friday thing. So yeah, I like got up, took a quick shower. I'm ready to go. Hey, from Atlanta. Hey, what's up, y'all? What is up? Let me. Chat seems to have gone away. It was totally working a second ago. Well, I don't want to do too much to mess with it. Oh, there they go. There's all the chat messages. Look at them go. Because we mean so much. We. What was that supposed to be, Julie? Oh man. So, it's Friday, right? Isn't that crazy? I can't believe it's Friday. This week seems like it has blown past. But probably Julie's gonna say we make so much noise. But yeah, so yeah, because we make so much noise. Yeah, no, it's usually me. Our bedroom's way on the other side of the house, so I'm not too worried about that. Um, I was just being a little silly because that's what I do. Right now, I am looking for my coloring stuff. There's a couple of coloring things because I got some stuff this week, and part of that stuff is a bunch of new inks. Where the heck did I put those? Huh. And so I thought that it would be fun to do. Well, there's. Oh, this one's open. Good. Good. What'd you miss? You missed me saying hi and saying Audrey is asleep. She's having a nap. So shh. So week has been Saturday with some teaching done each day on the computer. Yeah, I like my teaching schedule, like it's all online, and I actually already recorded all of my lectures and stuff for this week. And in fact, Tuesday next week is actually the last day of classes at our school. Maybe it's Wednesday, but my class is Tuesday, Thursday. So I'm kind of done with the teaching part. I mean, there's a bunch of grading that still needs to be done. Too much grading, some might say. But that's going to be done eventually. And then I've got my Day of Truths coming up. I've set up my Zoom call for that. So that'll be fun. Hopefully the kids can, my probably adult students can like show up for that because Day of Truths is always a fun day. There's that. So, if y'all watch my Instagram, I told y'all about a sale that was going on over at Drom Ghouls. Let me see if they've still got it going on. Yeah. There it is. And it's this one, which is a special deal. Buy a Diplomat Arrow Fountain Pen, get 10 free Monteverde inks of your choice. Let's see what they have left. Oh, they got a couple more. Nice. So y'all know I love some arrows. Day of Truth is not like at office hours. I'll tell you about that in a sec. And True the no, I don't do that ink guy. That's weird. Um, I love the Diplomat Arrow. It is a great pen, I think. And Monteverde inks are also great. My mom, actually, I was just talking to her the other day, and she said she finally inked up one of her pens with one of the Monteverde inks that I talked her into getting at Christmas. And she's like, "This is amazing, and I love it." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I'm not going to steer you wrong. Like, if I give you bad ink, you're going to decide you don't like ink that much. I can't have that. That would be terrible." So I decided I couldn't resist this either, and I got myself another arrow. So right now it looks like they only have four left. Funny thing is, like, these are actually different four from what they had before, except for this one and this one. So when I put the post up on Instagram originally, it was they had like, I don't know, 8 or something of them. I just missed a philosophy joke. Maybe. I'm not really. It's hard to look at chat right now. So hold on, let me find the chat. Where'd it go? I totally lost it. There it is. It says you put a chair on the desk and tell your students to prove the chair doesn't exist. Yeah, I don't get that. Put a chair on the desk and tell your students to prove the chair doesn't exist. Yeah, no, I don't get it. I don't know that joke. So I decided that I probably ought to get one of these arrows and like 10 inks, because why not? There's probably 10 Monteverdes I don't have. And then I went back the next morning to actually make an order, because I was dithering between like the gray one and the red one and all this kind of stuff. And then I went back and looked, and they only had the flame, which I have. They had the veloute, which I have. And they had the orange one, which I have. And they had the red one, which I didn't have. So now I do. Oh, the answer is what chair? Oh, well, I mean, that wasn't really. Yeah, that's a weird way to put a punchline, man. But yeah, all right. Yeah, so I decided to get the red one, which is this, right? Huh? I get some more light over here. I thought I had enough, but you can never really tell. This is me getting a lamp. Womp womp. What chair? Like if they were to like, they would have to say the joke would have to go something for it to be a joke with a punchline. It has to be something like, just put a chair on top of the desk, and then when they're like, "What's up with the chair?" I'd be like, "What chair?" I don't know. But the thing about philosophy jokes is they're almost never funny, so I try not to make philosophy jokes too much. So yeah, this is the red one, and I sort of remembered it being a brighter red, but I think it's just my memory was a little faulty. But this is a really pretty sort of I don't know what to call it, crimson. I think this is more kind of a crimson. So this is the Diplomat arrow. If you're not familiar with these guys, I think I have 8 of these now because I like them. Let me see if I can get the chat up on this one. Chat box. Add. So yeah, I decided to get this red one, and I got 10 inks. And so I thought it would be fun is that we go through and like we coloring those inks. These are coloring cards. If you don't know about Colo-Dex cards, uh-oh, my camera's sinking. I didn't lock this down hard enough. There we go. No, my mom didn't doubt me exactly. Just, you know, she hadn't tried them yet. She hadn't tried any of those inks yet, so I get it. So yeah, if you don't know about Colo-Dex cards, go over to Well Appointed Desk and get yourself some Colo-Dex cards. They also have these like really adorable little like Colo-Dex minis now. Let me see if I can go over there. And they've got a giveaway going on for my friend Jesse's birthday here. Right there. So this is my friend Jesse. And that's, of course, Anna. It's Chris Roth. I'm not sure who this is, actually. But they're doing a giveaway. You know, enter there. You get a Jet Pen. You get to be in a drawing for a $50 gift certificate from Jet Pens. So go over to Well Appointed Desk and see what's up with that. Get yourself on that giveaway. Let's see what's in the shop here. Yeah, here's the coloring dippers. There's these like little guys. And what you're supposed to be, oh, they're sold out. She'll have more. But the idea is that you can kind of fold it up, just like sort of pinch it a little bit, and just put it in a bottle of ink and just dip it in there and then write your stuff on there, which I think is actually a really cool idea, and I'm going to have to get some of those when they're not sold out. But anyway, these Colo-Dex cards are great. They're $15 for like 100 of them, and I use them all the time. That's what all of my like what all my ink samples and stuff are on these days. So I figured it'd be fun to kind of do this live. Also, after we get that done, maybe I'll go to show you all my FPC ink and no contamination worries. I'm not particularly worried about that, honestly, because like ink has a whole bunch of what's that stuff that makes like things not live in it? Antimicrobials or whatever. So I'm not terribly worried. Antifungals, yeah, but not just funguses, like all kinds of stuff. So yeah, they've got all kinds of things like that in there, so I'm not terribly worried about it. Yeah, whatever. I mean, if it's gonna get gonna get fungal. It's gonna get fungal, I guess. Microwave your cards for an hour? I guess you could. I mean, that's a lot. Biocide. Thank you, Tony. That's exactly what I was looking for, is a biocide. There we go. I put a I put a towel over that chair because sometimes after I work out, I come in here and collapse. I don't want to get sweat all over my chair. So I just didn't take it off. All right. Hey, Dapperman, what's up? Let me see. I got to move things a little bit. Oh, I also got another fun thing yesterday. So I got this pen in the mail. Isn't your wife a biologist? She is. Well, she was. Now she's a nibist, a nib doctor. But yeah, she has a degree in molecular microbiology. So yeah, I'm not terribly worried about it. Speaking of fungus, I need to start cooking dinner for the kids and me and the wife. You gonna have some mushrooms? Is that why it's a fungus? So I got that pen, and I also got from one of my favorite bag makers, Tom Ben, a pair of masks from them. Hello from North Dakota. North Dakota, finally. Hey, Lisa. Welcome, welcome. Let me switch things just a sec. Is that better? So I want to change the name so it's not green because that's hard to read. But these are really nice little... They're a bunch of fun guys. Yeah, there you go. And these are actually very comfortable little masks. They have a little twisty tie pocket thing in the top here. So it's sewn in, so you can replace that twisty tie, take it out, throw these in the wash, that kind of stuff. Yeah, they are kind of fancy nose pieces. And I ordered a rickshaw mask 2 weeks ago and haven't gotten it yet. Oh, weird. Color keeps adjusting. Is that lighter than? No, it's not teal. It's like a light blue, very light blue. So for comparison, there's the Kumpu is kind of a teal. This is like a powdery blue. Your Tom Ben mask should be there tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, it's weird that the rickshaw ones haven't gotten there yet. Usually they ship very quickly, but yeah. What bag company? It's Tom Ben, TOMBIHN. I also really like that they don't have like a big tag on them. I was looking at who's the other one? Topo Designs. Topo Designs has some pretty cool ones, and they have like a big old Topo Designs like tag on the side. I don't know. It looks kind of. I'm not into that. But these are Tom Ben. They're like, it was 16 bucks maybe each, I think. But that buys me one, and it also funds a giveaway of one to like a healthcare worker or somebody that needs them. So someone on Slack showed you some, and they're awesome. What is this? Oh, yeah, they do look cool. Brian, yeah. Tom Ben mask should be here tomorrow. Why would you get tuberculosis mask? It's not tuberculosis. Kind of want masks with a big fat cartoon smile on it or something like that. Yeah, that'd be cool. Actually, my friend Jane, the Tiny Badge, introduced me to a company. I'm checking my Instagram here. Called Kaiju Cut and Sew out of Austin, and these are some limited, not exactly limited edition, because they're just gonna like make them available randomly through their Instagram. But I mean, look at the fabrics on these. Holy smokes, right? Let's see if I can go to just them and get the grid. But here's one on a corgi. Adorable. But yeah, those are pretty cool too. So if those ever get unsold out, I try to get some of their constantly sold out, so you stop trying. I get it. Yeah, so we have some other masks that we got that Audrey found somebody who is a Broadway set designer, I think, or seamstress or something. And Huckleberry Woodchuck, that's a great name. Rorschach test masks, there you go. And so makes dog bows which are making masks. That's fun fabric. That's dope. Good. I hope you get some, Julie. I hear Texas is going mandatory on masks for a bit, which is a solid choice. It's a good idea. So we have some of those. My other ones are in the other room, but I've gone with like Marvel Comics covers, but it's in fabric, and that's a cool mask. We got a few of those. So yeah, we have a few in case we have to go out. Nice arrow. Thanks, Jesse. That's the second time today. Everybody say happy birthday to Jessie. It was her birthday yesterday, right? Days flow together, but I think it was yesterday. She is the one that's over here on the well-appointed desk saying, "Hey, it's your birthday. Get you a giveaway." So, yeah, let's look at some inks right quick. Oh, this this pen came in this box. By the way, I don't know if you want to see the box, we totally can, but I've shown those before for sure. Really wanting a Diplomat arrow right now? Well, I think you ought to try to go get one. They do have one of the best looking ones on the site right now. Drawn Ghouls does, which is this this one, the factory fountain pen, and I've heard that they're actually going to get rid of those. Like this is going to be discontinued, which would be too bad because darn it, this is one of the best looking ones, I think. Where's the rest of the stuff? Who is that? Oh, slashed out photo. So let's see. Go back to the desk. The rest of the stuff is actually in here. So 10 Monteverde inks. And I said, you know, I have a lot of Monteverde inks. I'm not exactly sure how many, but a lot. And so I went through the list of stuff they had, and I'm like, oh, there's so many of these. I don't really want to... That's the one you have? Nice. The red one? Cool, cool, cool. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it, Jim. I wasn't sure if that would be up your alley or not. So I said, hey, why don't you just give me the Sweet Life collection, because I don't have that. And oh yeah, Julie, if you have a link to your friend, send it to me on text or something. We'll put it up, or one of the mods will make sure it gets up there. But yeah, So happy birthday to Jesse again, and yeah, there you go. All right, but yeah, we'll put your friend up here and let people go shop there. They didn't have the entire... Did I say Sweet Life before? I meant the Emotions set. I don't have any of the Emotions inks. And so I was like, just get the whole thing. You got the factory one? Nice. Yeah, the factory is gorgeous. I love it too. Where is mine? It might be actually in the case right now. I just cleaned a bunch of pens. And so I was like, just give me that whole Emotions thing. And there you go. You have 40 of them. Not a dud in the bunch. I have... let me go to my FPC ink right quick. If y'all don't know about FPC ink, go to fpc.ink, and you can see what I'm talking about here. But it is essentially this, and it is a. Let's see if I can make this bigger. There we go. It is a thing that my buddy Urban set up that lets you like catalog your inks and stuff. So these are my inks. I have a lot. So this says I have 793. Here, the factory is the best. Yeah, the factory is real cool. I mean, really, for me, maybe the flame is a little bit better. The Volute is also really cool, but the factory is way up there, especially at the price point. Let's see. 1, 2, E-R, D, E. Yes, there we go. I have this many. 41, I guess. But that's actually not... That's not right. Remember to thumb up the stream. Yeah, thanks for the thumbs up on the stream recommendation. That's a good idea. So I don't have any of these emotion ones, and I never got a whole bottle of Canyon Rust. And then Pumpkin Cake looked cool, and the reason I have these two instead of the two that would be in the set is they ran out. So there you go. Too many? I don't even know what that means. That doesn't even make sense to me. Too many. There you go. So, and then I have like this many coloring cards I need to index too. So I'll do those things. Firstly, get my handy dandy letter opener. And then I have this like fun tea towel that a friend of mine knit for me. It has a scorpion on it. I don't know if you can even see the scorpion actually. Yeah, there it is. You can see there's his pinchers. There's his tail. It's camouflaged by all the ink. There you go. But she knit this for me. It's a fun tea towel sort of situation, and cool resource. Oh man, definitely check that out. It's free. It's a great tool. You can join his Patreon if you want to help support him. He's just like doing it in his free time because he really likes it. It's Latin for just right. There you go. But yeah, FPC Ink is great and it's free. And Urban's just a dude in Germany who does this like on his free time, programs this thing as it goes, and he's like making improvements and adding features and stuff as he gets time. So it's real cool, and there are like leaderboards and things. So it's worthwhile to see that. All right, so let's get going here on these inks. Let's start with the one that I haven't seen before, and that's this one. This is Monteverde's Sweet Life Pumpkin Cake. I was like, why is this so bumped out? It's because it has a wrappy thing on there. Also, there's two. Oh yeah, he does the Two Guys Zero Planners podcast, and I feel like he's on another podcast too. I was on Two Guys Zero Planners at one point, but I don't think Urban was on that. He does one with Anna from France, right? The heck is that one? I'm blanking on the name. Somebody will help me out. Competition ink collecting. It kind of is. Like, some people take those leaderboards seriously. Let's see. Let me look at the leaderboards right quick. Leaderboards. Fountain Pen Companion. Yes, that's it. FPC. Duh. I don't know why I couldn't come up with that, but I could not. Let's see. Add a browser source. Nope, that's not it. Add a... no, it is a browser source. Window capture. That's it. There we go. So this is the leaderboard, and you can see there are leaderboards for things like how many bottles, brands, samples. So I am if you think I have a lot of inks, man, I am not at the top of any of these leaderboards. Actually, I am number 10 on number of inks. Although my true number of inks is definitely, I'm probably about I'd say I'm probably number 8 or something, really. I don't know, I might be getting up in here, but number 10, I'm number 6 on number of samples. I'm actually way higher in number of samples. I'm probably number 4 or so. Bottles, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get in there. Where am I? What number am I on here? Number 33. I don't think I'm coming up on that board. Brands, I'm not even on the brands list, although I think I'm number 11. Yeah, I'm number 11, so I'll get over that today, I think, when we put those in. So yeah, it's fun stuff, and... let's see, can I make that go away? No, I don't have a button for it. So yeah, insane numbers. Yeah, it is wild. So if you're like, oh, I've got too many inks, go to FPC Ink, and you'll be like, oh yeah, I have a completely normal number of inks. So yeah, some people are up in the thousands. But also a lot of people, especially that have a zillion brands, a lot of people are not in the US. And so they have access to a bunch of brands that we actually don't have access to. So... thank God you're only in the low 3 digits. Hey, Oscar, what's up? Oscar is a Yafa brand ambassador, right? That's the fancy title for somebody who does Yafa brand stuff. Why isn't there a Patreon next to my name? What do you mean? Oh, I don't know if I'm a patron or not. Does that come up on there? Oh, huh. Maybe I forgot to back him. Oh, let me go back him right quick. Because yeah, he deserves a couple of bucks. Let's see. Join. Confirm. Yeah, a lot of people collect things for the sake of collection. That's true. I don't really. I mean, I just do it because of this. So here's his Patreon, actually. Welcome. Done. I'll have a button for it on here. There it is. So this is it. Patreon.com/ oh, what is his thing? Anyway, he's got 48 patrons, $129 a month. That's pretty good. That's actually about the same as mine. So he's doing okay, which is good. I'm glad. Let's see if it's come up. Let's see. Nice spider code. Thanks. Yeah, I really like it. Let me refresh this one. Nah, it hasn't come up yet. That's okay. Eventually it will. Yeah, this is a Spyderco Para 3, and it's orange on one side and blue on the other. The critters, Katy Perry is down here on the floor, thank goodness. Scraggles and Clipsy are sleeping with Audrey. And Mr. Nose, last time I looked, was on the back of a couch. So, Yeah, I actually just got this Spyderco. I got it after the quarantine started sometime, so it's been the last like few weeks, but it's fairly new. Okay. Oh man, how am I gonna mark all these? Pencil. Yes, I'm gonna use a pencil. Was the steel on? Oh, that steel. What is that? It does have a fancy steel on it. Rex 45. This is a Rex 45 blade. It is nonsense sharp, I gotta say. It's at 96 degrees earlier. Woo! That is hot. It was a solid. It's 78 here today, so really nice. I was expecting it to rain a bit, but it hasn't. Maybe tomorrow I'll get to mow. Let's see how it goes. All right. This is. Yep. Yeah, I know. I'm using a pencil because I'm going to erase that later. It's just the only thing I have to dip is this and this little. This is a really nice little glass nib dip pen, but it takes forever to get the ink out of the damn grooves. Less chance for ink spills. Supposed to burn the 19. Yeah, right. But yeah, this is. It takes forever to clean the darn grooves. So if I'm gonna do like 10 or so of these, I just don't have the deal. Pocket knife suggestion under $100. Your dad likes knives. You mean to ask? There are so many. I would start out probably with like it depends on like size and that kind of thing, but I would go for like a Kershaw leak, which looks like this little guy. It is a little assisted opener, little flipper type guy, but these are great. They're probably about $50. Fantastic little knife. Kershaw leek like the vegetable, Leek, but great little knife. I've actually bought this from RoboJam here in the chat. Use the knife to dip in the ink. I don't actually do that because a lot of times the knife blade is too big and it doesn't fit. So I don't do that. I use this sword instead. Oh, this is gonna be cool. Interesting. I got this and Canyon Rust as my alternates because this is kind of on the Canyon Rust, the old Franklin Christoph Terra Firma sort of area. That looks good. CRKT are good. Yeah, that's true. Didn't mean to get on knives. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, CRKT is like some of them are good and some of them are kind of junk, so it's tough. Spyderco Chaparral, is that under $100? Because if so, go for a Spyderco. I love those. All right, that is way out of focus. I got to deal with that. Let's see. I feel like I already configured you so that you would be right, but that's kind of better. Yeah. All right, I'll let that dry. I'll put that up here at the top. We'll keep going. Ooh, let's put that on tight. Good. Good. Let's see. It's you hate ads. I hate ads. That's me. That's me. Spyderco Shop. Yeah, good. Yeah, let's see this Chaparral actually. Since we're talking about knives, I might as well look it up. Yeah, those are in like the. Well, that is under $100. It's true, just barely. Just barely. Yeah, that's the lightweight version. Kind of lock does it have? Doesn't actually say what kind of. Here we go. Manual. Oh, it's a lockback. Yeah, I don't love the lockback as much, but yeah, Spydercos are great. A lot of these are like way more expensive, so I don't know. But yeah, anything with Spyderco in front of them is gonna be pretty good. The FRN handle's 95. Yeah. Yep. Also, the Spyderco Bird series, BYRD, those are all really inexpensive Blade HQ. Blade HQ is great. Yeah, I like them. They're all inexpensive, the Bird line, and the steels are not as fancy and that kind of stuff, but they're all still great. I got no problem with those at all. All right, Canyon Rust time. I'm sure I have a card for Canyon Rust, but you know, it'd be fun to have one here. It is fresh and new. Come on out of there. The FRN one is the lightweight version. I have a lightweight knife or two around here from them, and they're really nice. Yeah, the handles are FRN, which is like a fiberglass fiber resin nylon or some such thing. That's what that's for, or that stands for. The only thing about this little knife is the Para 3 has a smaller blade than the Para 2, and I haven't gotten it quite. I haven't gotten used to the flip well enough to flip it closed as I'd like. Oh, this is a metal top. Interesting. So the rest of these have a plastic top, and this one has a metal one. How about that? There we go. There we go. I didn't write down the thing, but I know what it is so far. Yeah, so Canyon Rust is like a redder version. Pumpkin Cake is drying very a bit more brown, I think. Cool. Hey, what's up there? Will Spec 1 is how I'm going to pronounce that. So this is V Canyon Rust. There you go. It's 2 down. Only 8 to go. Let me get into this pack here. Come out. I want to leave it in the plastic, so I'm like trying to wiggle out a few Cololdexes. The reason I like the Colodex more than the Col-o-Ring is because they go in my Rolodex. That's really cool. You want me to send you a pencil sharpener? No, I've got... So actually, fun story. My friend Anna at Well Appointed Desk saw that I had gotten these Blackwings from a Blackwing dude at the San Francisco Pen Show last year. I was like, I'll take them to school and put on my electric pencil sharpener. And she was like, no, absolutely not. And so she sent me, I think, 3 or 4 different pencil sharpeners. But yeah, I mean, it's getting a little dull. This Blackwing Palomino Pearl does seem to get dull fairly quickly. But I have here, this is the Blackwing 2-stage sharpener, which it actually took me a little bit to figure out how to use because I'd never seen a 2-stage sharpener before. It doesn't actually look any sharper. My trash can over here is actually wire, so that's not going to be any good for this. I need to put you in something. Use the knife? Yeah, there you go. Well, that'll sharpen the wood real well, but it won't look as good with the actual graphite. I need to get this wood out of the way so I can see the graphite, the point that I'm putting on here. It has this nice little clear top, so you can kind of see what you're doing. Why am I showing there when I can show here? Pencils do get at least as geeky. Pearl is a soft lead, so it's gonna get dull faster. Yeah, that's actually fine with me because I really like a softer lead. The thing that I don't like about pencils often is that the lead is too hard and you don't get I like a nice solid line. I hate a weak sauce line, and so yeah, I don't mind that too much. Also, you just kind of like you drop the pen, you stab yourself. See, I didn't really make it that much sharper. I'm not good at sharpening pencils, but whatever. I'll get better eventually, I guess. I don't do it very often. All right. So that was Canyon Rust. Good. I'll come in these little plastic boxes. I've been into pencils these days. Not sure why. Well, I mean, you know, it's kind of fun. Hey, Susan, what's up? But yeah, pencils get at least as geeky as fountain pens, I think. Maybe more. I might even say more. That sharpener sucks anyway. Well, you try the BW Naturalist or extra firm coal. Yeah. So I think I have tried that one and I really liked it, but I don't have any of them. I think Brad had one or something. He was like, "Hey, try this one," and I was like, "Oh, this is actually not bad at all." All right. So this is Monteverde. Peace. So yeah, I don't have any of those, but I'll try it out. like pencils you don't collect, and I've seen a lot of interesting. Oh yeah, lead holders do look cool, and if I was gonna get real into pencils, I probably would do that. The only reason I actually have these is because when I was at San Francisco last year, I met a dude, and I do not remember his name. And we were talking about it, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I work for Blackwing." I'm like, "That's all right. Nobody's perfect." And then I was like, "Yeah, man, I just can't. I mean, your pencils look dope, but I just can't. I can't do pencils." We're in lazy. You don't have to. I mean, I'll buy a couple from you. When did I get the bottle set? I got it actually yesterday in the mail. I got this from Dromgools. And it came with my red Diplomat arrow. So if you go over to Dromgools, you buy an arrow, you get 10 free Monteverde inks. You pick them. Don't have a pull box yet. If you get lazy, you can send you some too. Nice. Nice. Hey, Laura, no worries. No worries. Oh, that was Oscar that asked that. Yeah, that was that. Yeah, actually, Monteverde was going to give me a set of gemstones or Sweet Life or something, and then of course like the shutdown happened, and looks like the older version before the changeover. Well, that one was, these are like, I think these are like the current version, but they were gonna give me a box or two. I was talking to Neve. Oh, that's actually really nice, this piece one. I thought it was gonna be more purple than it is, but it's actually, yeah, the front's actually a blue black. Yeah, this is a blue black. It's very nice. Jungles is an awesome shop. I totally agree. Yeah, so they were going to give me a set, and then like we had the shutdown everywhere, and so I haven't gotten that, but that's all right. Not a big deal. I don't mind. It was super nice of Neve to even offer. So this is Wisdom. You might be like, hey, why is Mike doing this on the thing? Well, because Wisdom is Machine and Gratitude is amazing. Do I have gratitude? I do have gratitude. Cool. Good. Come out. The only thing about these boxes, they can be really hard to open because of this little tab. Like this little tab can be a little difficult to get out of there, but it's doable. Oh, it's got plastic on it. No wonder I can't open it. It's just lower than the rest. I forget what the two were that they didn't have, actually. I probably should have made a note, but I didn't. Maybe we can do some sleuthing and figure out what those two were. Actually, I can just go to my DMs and look, because we were talking to Michael Dromgoole yesterday. He's like, "Oh yeah, I don't have these two." All right. You know, Little Dipper. What's a Little Dipper? Oh, that sounds cool. I actually really like this letter opener for it. I have other letter openers. I've tried all kinds of different things, and this is the thing I like best for doing ink samples. It's always been the best thing for me. I'm trying to get them back in the box. You got this little paper that comes with them, and it always catches just inside the lid. And so it's hard to kind of like pop it this way sometimes. There we go. Get it back in. Oh, the Dipper cards. Yeah, right. I do need some of those, but it seems like she's sold out. As soon as she gets some in, I will be ordering some from Anna, because I want some. That would be cool. Yeah, I know. They're out of stock on those, right? Let me click this link right quick. Yeah, I was showing those off earlier, actually, Laura. Waiting on a Pin BBS 267, the long desk pin sort of pin they make. Do any of you have experience with Pin BBS? I hear good things and like the looks of some of the acrylics a lot. They're in stock today. It says sold out right now on the site, on the link you just gave me. Yeah, it still says sold out, man. I don't know. I only have one Pin BBS pen, and I don't really care for it. So, you know, I've seen some others that are pretty good. There's one that was like a snowflakey one. You bought one this morning? Nice. They have one that's got like a magnet filler sort of thing, and that looked pretty cool. But I don't really have any. My Pin BBS pen doesn't really write at all well. and I tried to take the nib out to like to clean it or whatever. Did I try to take? What did I do? Anyway, I bent a bunch of the fins on the back of the feed because their feeds are so darn cheap. Like you touch them and now it shrunk and crumpled. I don't know. I do really like their inks though. I have a bunch of their inks sitting around. Like right now, I've got these two. 313, and this one is, what are you? 292. What am I doing? There we go. Which looked really cool. I got these from Van Ness. Have the double-ended pin BBS. That's cool. You think pin BBS is awesome? Good. I'm glad. And then I got what do I have here? 235, which is female mallard duck or some weird thing. But they make really great shimmer inks. In fact, all but like one of the pin BBSs I have, I think, is shimmer ink. Maybe all of them are shimmer ink, but I like them. But yeah, those fins are so, I don't know. I mean, delicate. Yes, they are delicate. Delicate. Those conspicuous absence. Oh, cheap feeds. I wouldn't bother. I mean, like, as long as you are very, very careful with taking out that nib, or just leave the nib the hell alone, you'll probably be fine. So this is Joy, which might be an orange, might be kind of a brown. We'll see what we have here. The only conspicuous to you. Yeah, I drew some ire at one point because I did my favorite pens under $50, and people were, and I said no pin BBS because I don't really do knockoffs, and it's true, I don't do knockoffs, and I always kind of viewed pin BBS as a knockoff company, but they make a lot of their own designs now, and because it was mostly because of the Ixion, I think, the Namisu Ixion. They just like straight up put it out with their own brand on it or something, but they have a lot of pens that are not like that. So eventually I'll get into some more a little bit, but the one I have didn't work, so that kind of made me go, I don't know if I care about that. The faux bulk filler. Didn't keep you interested. Interesting. I'm very bad at selling off pens. I tend to just not do it. So I was thinking Monteverde Joy was going to be more of an orange, but this is much more reddish. We'll see how that goes. Interesting. I think the orange might have been the one that they were actually out of. Shades well. Good. Yeah, it does look like it's going to have some nice shading on it. The other one, the one above it, still hasn't quite dried. Wisdom still hasn't quite dried. I am seeing a little bit of green sheen maybe, though. We'll look for that stuff when it dries. One thing I really like about the Colodex and Col-o-Ring is that they're very good at showing sheen. Anna was very intentional about that. So they will show sheen. This paper shows sheen very well. Argue Pin BBS has gone the other way. They're producing original designs, but recent stuff has been over more clones. I see. Yeah, it's not a brand I've paid a whole bunch of attention to aside from the ink. I've got several of the inks, but I haven't paid much attention to the... Yeah, no, I didn't say it was a knockoff. No. No, not that one for sure. Also, that magnet filler has apparently existed for a very long time, too. I don't know. I just was... I just had one, and I didn't like it that much, so I didn't pursue it. It's just one of those things. What was I doing next? Oh, love. So what I do when I do it this way with the pencil is that I write the name down there, and then when I have time, I go back to my dip pen, when I fill it up, fill this ink up in a pen, I'll go back and write the title up there, and then it'll all be the same. Then I erase this. So piston rod connects to the piston is very different. Yeah, that's what it looked like. It did look different. Yeah, so this one doesn't have the plastic on the top anymore either. Yeah, this one doesn't have any plastic on the top, interestingly. This looks like a good red. Oh, you know why it doesn't have this on the top? Because I put this in a pen. It's in this one. This is Monteverde. There we go. Yeah, it's a very nice red. It's nice and bright. It's actually getting too much light right now. Whew, let me turn this down. Yeah, a nice bright red. There we go. Hey Tina, happy Friday to you too. We're just doing some ink cards right now. A little bit of swatching action. I've been meaning to kind of do this on a live stream for a while, and I hadn't because Audrey'd been on live streams. And like she wouldn't have any, like you can't really have two people doing this at the same time, so it wouldn't be all that fun for her. But this is fun stuff. Motivation is orange. Ah, that's the one they didn't have. Or that's one of the two they didn't have. Let me look at my back of my DM and see what the other one was. Oh, Passion Burgundy is the other one I don't have. I love you two. Wanted to watch some videos before bed, but in the end I found myself watching in the middle of the night how to make ink samples of the sword. Thanks, Ale. Middle of the night, huh? Where are you? Yeah, this is closed. Good. All right, we're slightly over halfway through. And this one actually has a name on it. Yeah, this is a really pretty red. Yeah, that pink swatch you're getting in the camera. That's pretty cool. Here we go. I'll put this over here. There we go. Yeah, that's how I actually got all these. I bought it from John Goals, and they threw in 10 inks because that's their current thing they're doing. Nothing special. I paid full price. You know, all that. I'm just a dude who likes arrows and ink and stuff. I think they expect me on all their Instagram live streams when they're showing arrows and stuff. Like, he's always like, I know you like those, Mike. Let's see. Only put reds or blacks into a red pen. What are some of your favorite non-matchy pairings? You know, the thing is, I almost never match inks. It's weird that I put this red in here. I think it's just because I really wanted to try out that red. It was definitely not on purpose to match it. I actually don't like matching my inks to my pens. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you. I don't generally do it. I've got like two pens that have a matchy ink in them right now. And that's it. This is Monteverde Hope. Let's see if I can I get the cat cam over here? Yeah, there she is. That's Katy Perry right now. She is over there just sacked out on the floor. Too many red pens to match them all red. Other colors you're more inclined to match. Yeah, that's fair. Let's turn this down some more. There we go. The sun has shifted around and the clouds have gone away a little bit, so the lighting situation in my office here changed drastically. Pen doesn't match your ink. You'll know what colors in the pen just by looking at it. Yeah, I get it. I mean, I do that with like gel pens and stuff, of course, because they come that way. But it doesn't bother me then. But yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I don't like to match them. I just don't usually. But also, I have a lot of ink, you might notice, and so if I tried to match them, it'd be nuts. Until your pen's black. No, all his pens are not black. He has many different colors of pen. Hope is kind of a, I don't know, it's a little bit weak maybe. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what it looks like when it dries. This is a very bright green. I usually like my greens a little bit more saturated, but we'll see how that goes. I need to recalibrate this thing now that the light has changed. Actually, let me just close this a bit. That'll help. Hey, Damien, what's up? The two blues next to each other at some point? Yeah, sure. I'll rearrange things. Actually, this one's a purple. I need to recalibrate this camera just a bit. Let me see if I can make it better. This cam. See if I change the... white balance, maybe. Purple is notoriously hard to get done. Notoriously hard to get like configured correctly. It's just the way it is. It's like skipping through the color area that I want it to be in. That's better. All right, we'll leave it there for now. Whoa. Okay, good. It just went away. What you swatching? I'm swatching Monteverdes. I got, camera always seems a bit cool. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. I think it's about distance, honestly. Like, this one is further away from me than I can get this one away from the desk. I don't know. That was Monteverde Hope. I got this whole set of Monteverde inks when I bought this Diplomat. Nice to see a Diplomat, dude. I love some Diplomats. Let's see. This is Kindness. That was a quick glimpse of your soul. Is that Hope? Oh, hey, no. I'm sorry. Here's a Katy Perry. You can't really be on the desk today, sweetie. Too much ink and other stuff that you will destroy. Because you are Katy Perry, the Destroyer. MV Kindness. Hey there, Connor. Welcome, welcome. There you go. I like the color of Diplomat Arrow. Dude, I do too. It is a good red. Also, red and blue are kind of my blog colors. Here's the blue one next to it. So red and blue are kind of my blog colors, and they're also like the colors of my, you can see my nib back there. They're also like my school colors. That's one of the reasons I like the red and blue so much. Haven't pulled the trigger on an arrow. Would you plan for it for sure? Remind every time you see one here. Yeah, I mean, now might be a good time to do it if you can get 10 free inks. But just think to a Monteverde Ocean Noir. Oh yeah, it is great. Yeah. Now Monteverde is really just, their inks do kill it. I mean, there are like 2 I think that I haven't liked. I didn't like, what was it? I didn't like Aeronite, which is like a real light green. It just did not do it for me at all. But Aeronite, there's got to be, I'm sure there was another one, and I can't remember which other one I didn't like. This pink actually looks really cool. This is a cool looking pink. Shame their pens are meh. So their pens, actually, they have just started using Yovo nibs in their pens across the line, and those nibs are way better. So this is a Conklin word gauge. It's a piston filler. This pen writes beautifully. So, and this is a crescent. This is a crescent filler. I think this is a great material. Mango Mousse. That's the other one. That one sucked too. And this is pretty good. Had odd issues with Napa Burgundy. All those are awesome. Interesting. I haven't. I don't know if I don't think I've tried Napa Burgundy actually. That's too bad. But I mean, they've got a lot. Do I have a blog? I do have a blog. Do you have the flamed one? I do have the flamed one. Yes. The flame one is. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. I just emptied it actually. It's in a review that I'm doing and putting up very soon. But yeah, this is the flame one. Yeah, the flame one is absolutely just super duper hot, man. Hated Aeronite at first, and after using it more, you started to enjoy it. Yeah, fair enough. Maybe I would. I used it for a little while. It was not me. But yeah, there you go. That's the flame one. The flame one, the only thing to keep in mind about it is that it's heavy. This is a heavy pen because it's steel. The rest of them are aluminum, but that one has to be steel because of the burning, and so it's heavy. But I really like it. Yeah, so there's Kindness. It's a very nice little pink. I actually like that. I was dubious about it, but I dig it. Evie and Mango Mousse, a match made in heaven. You gotta have those that mango shrimp. Mango shrimp. You guys told me about the Rotring multi-pen, which is on the horizon. It's a video review of YouTube now. Oh, nice. Yeah, I hear they changed it. Evan said they changed it from being the gravity system to some other like system for picking the ink color and the new Rotring multi-pen, which is disappointing. That was a very cool system. Yeah, the flamed is much heavier. Although, like, it doesn't bother me. I don't mind a heavy pen. I don't mind it. All right, this is MV Confidence. What's your review? Oh, you got one, huh? Nice. Nice. This one looked really good in the swatches on John Goals. Oh, dang. Yeah, that's good. Look at that. Yeah. This is one I'm gonna dig for sure. Look at that blue. It's actually quite a bit darker than it appears on the camera. That's a really cool blue. It looks way more teal on camera than it is, but Amazon Japan, huh? Nice. Nice. What's the filling system in those things now, Evan? Or the color selection situation? They just have like a bunch of different like levers on the outside? All right, one more. Gratitude, which Oscar says is great, so that blue and the red arrow would be killer. It would be killer. You flame anodize all your titanium pens. You can't help it. Nice. Titanium would have been cool, but I think it would have been expensive too. I mean, the steel flamed one is already expensive enough. Let me scooch these. Oh, he's not on YouTube. He's got a regular blog. Penquisition, right? Is it penquisition.com? Throw a link up there, Evan. That's cool. One of the mods can make your link a real boy. Be all over a TI arrow? I would too. I would too. Because of the flame finishing of the material. What do you mean? I mean, he does that because he can't help it? What do you mean? Well, this is an interesting color. Oh. Cool. I don't even know what to call this color, honestly. There you go. Nope, that's right. 3-in-1. It's only a 3-in-1? I remembered it being more than that, but let's see. Oh, it didn't come up. Where's the... There it is. Still loading pictures. Okay, so how does it choose? Blue, black, red. Oh, is it blue, black, red, and then pencil? Or is that the old one? Huh. Yeah, I'll have to read through that later. Read through it later. Maybe about including a pencil whack. Looks like Yamabudo. It does look kind of like Yamabudo. Yeah. I gotta write down what it is. I almost forgot. This is MV Gratitude. Cool. Put that back there. Close up the mighty letter opener. All right. Yeah, that does look nice. Let's rearrange these a little bit and take a look at them. Yeah, I'll probably still get it too. Just because why not, right? Magenta? Yeah, all right. I'll buy magenta. So yeah, the new mechanism, you rotate the rear cylinder and it cycles through your 3 refills. Also, the knock isn't a real knock. It's screw-morphic? That sounds like some made-up advertising nonsense. Screw-morphic. That doesn't sound real. Pencil's final. The original 600 trio had a 7, and this is a 5. You know, the Rotring 3-in-1 back in the olden days was like my first nice pen. I traded my friend Andy Temple a Sensa pen for his multi-pen. Screw-morphic. Oh, skew-morphic. Either way. Either way, that is a silly marketing word, like taptic feedback from Apple. Let's see. It means it's fake, but made it look like something real. It's definitely not a compliment. Oh, geez. It's the 7th Power Ranger. That's, I think, how you become a... That's how you use Power Ranger skills, right? You skew-morphic them out. Those thumps are the sound of me putting inks back in a box. Good swatching. Gotta go. See you later, David. See you later. Skeuomorphic doesn't have to be bad. I've never even heard of this. How many people only use permanent inks? Not me. Just overused. Weird. Yeah, I've never even heard that term before, I don't think. I definitely use inks that aren't permanent. It's totally fine. How many of them hold up to water? I think the document ones do, but other ones it's going to vary wildly between them. So like I think the blue-black is fairly good, but it's not... got a lot of ink on my fingers. But, 3 of them. 2 documents in Smoke Noir. Oh, Smoke Noir, huh? Nice. I actually didn't know that was waterproof. All right, so I'm gonna put the 2 blue, all the blue ones together. Oh, this does have a very nice sheen to it. This Wisdom. So this is Monteverde Peace, which is a blue-black, and then Wisdom, which is a purple with a splash of green sheen in there. And then this one's also blue. This is Confidence. I think of the 3, I mean, Confidence is a winner for me. I really love that kind of bright blue. That's my jam. These are all really pretty. Let's look at these browns all together. This one reminds me, actually, Kindness reminds me a little bit of Diamine's Handel, which was part of their music series. I haven't actually gotten a chance to use it, but I think Handel's a little bit darker than this, but this has some like really nice sheen in there and stuff. That's pretty cool. And Gratitude is real pretty. That's a very nice color. Hope is a pretty solid green. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, this really reminds me of... I don't have a swatch right here. Any favorites from the Noir line? I don't have any not favorites. They're all great. Copper Noir is beautiful. Let's see. This actually reminds me quite a lot of Mont Blanc Irish Green. It's getting too blown out there. Take the light way down. It's got a lot of the same color qualities as Irish Green, which is cool. It's a lot cheaper than Irish Green, so I'm in favor of that. But yeah, definitely check out Copper Noir. I think Mercury Noir is real pretty as well. So there's these 3. Pumpkin Cake, Joy, and Canyon Rust. I don't think you need all 3 of these, honestly. Like Canyon Rust is much more red. This one's more of a like a chestnutty brown, and then this one's just... This Pumpkin Cake is a really interesting color. I don't even know what to color that. It's like umber or something, maybe. Smoke, Raven, Ocean, and Mulberry. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I like them all, honestly. I haven't tried any of the Noir inks that I didn't like, so that's pretty cool. You like your inks to be permanent, but you do use others. From here on out, I'm going to stick to more or less permanent pigmented inks. Going to ask Mike about his faves. I mean, if you want pigmented inks, go for Cala, K-A-L-A. I will be getting an entire set of Cala inks samples in the very near future, which I'm totally psyched about. All right, so yeah, a lot of them aren't permanent. I mean, there are some inks which are just, it's too hard to make them permanent. Someone liked my reply. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Cala, gonna go for them. You mentioned them recently. Not too much variation in line. I mean, yeah, like there are a lot of them that are very, like this is a Cala ink. This is Blue Lagoon Vapor, and it's like a smoky vapor ink. It's super cool. They do have a lot of variation in some of the other ones, so there are whole sets, and like, let's see, none of those. But there are whole sets of them. They're like neon and stuff. You can get those at Sugar inks. Let me see if they still have them. Do I not remember how to spell Sugar? That's entirely possible. Yeah, here we go. So like the neons are entirely different. They are all really bright. And then you get into some of the, and like Mongolian Sandstorm up here is a purple for sure, like a violet purple. And these gemstone ones all have a bunch of different stuff going on. And then there are a bunch that are like shades of gray, like super subtle differences in these. But I mean, some like I can't imagine like what these are gonna look like. I'm kind of psyched about those, opal and moonstone and agate, because pigmented inks do a really good gray. But you don't need all of these, unfortunately. So yeah, but check out Sugar Inks, Shigure, sugarinks.com. Yeah, check them out, because Alex at Sugar Inks, one-man shop, really good dude, seems like, contacted me. We chat a little bit. So also, that's one of the few places you can actually get them right now. Holy Ink Batman, heck yeah. Do I hear a lawnmower coming through through your mic, Mike? Yeah, you do. Somebody's mowing across the street. Call that burnt sienna. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm getting my Cala ink samples from Sugar. They don't usually sell samples, I don't think, but he's making me a set. I bought all the rest of them from Jet Pens, but Jet Pens is doing like very little shipping. They're not really in the office right now, whereas Sugar is one dude, so he's one man shop. Thank you, Laura. You're a champion. Look cloudy, kind of like the Storia inks or Liberty or Listenem. Yeah, so pigmented inks are all gonna look like that, and Storia inks are like that. Yeah. Yep. Dinner's here. Gotta run. See you later, Evan. Take care. Let's get over to FPC ink right quick. Did I get rid of my FPC? There we go. Let's make this here, and let's make it smaller so we can. Where'd it go? Here we go. So we have both. There we go. There we are. Now I'll enter my stuff, because why not? Or I guess I can just move the chat above it. Yes, I am brilliant. Hi, Nose. What's up? Let's put the desk cam. Let's put the webcam above it too. There. Yeah, that'll work. Cool, cool, cool. Hi, Nose. You want to come up? Here, bud. Ugh. Here's a nose cat. A nose type animal. He decided to come in and say hi to the crowd. How's it going? What's up, bud? Yeah, I know. I know. There you are. Well, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you haven't subbed already, do please sub. It helps people to find my channel and stuff when people sub. Finally picked up Faber-Castell Burned Orange from Anderson Pens. 24% off, 25% off sale. Nice. Yeah, Burned Orange is real cool. There we go. People are saying hi to you, bud. Yeah. Fuzzy cat. Woke up, decided to come in here and say hi. You want to get in the sunbeam? There you go. All right. All right. Desk. Yeah, it's cool that they have a 25% off sale. That's good. The only thing about the Faber-Castell inks is they're a little bit on the spendy side. They're not cheap. Not cheap. Okay. Where's my ink? My inks. Okay, so I'm going to do that. You scroll down to the bottom. Those inks are also water resistant. Oh, the Cala ones, they are waterproof, bro. Oh, you mean the Faber-Castell? That's the FC. I see. Yeah. Some of them are. Yeah, but they're big. They're big. Yeah, hazelnut is really nice, actually. Add an ink. So you hit add an ink, and you go to brand name. Monteverde. Line name. This is Shins. We got love. Oh, I see. I don't know. This is a bottle. Color. I'm not going to do that. Swabbed. Used. Private. Nope. Add another ink. Oh. Oh, okay. I like this. Good. This is a different system than it used to be. Faber-Castell Turquoise is waterproof with a smoky sky blue look to it. Nice. Not all of them are waterproof, but a lot of them are. This is T-O-N-T-E. Oh, let me move my keyboard. You ever try typing on your keyboard when it's just not where it's supposed to be? Makes you type like me. Line. Emotions. Joy. Oops. Yeah, just regular little joy. Type, bottle. This, if you know what the hex is, you can put it in, but also a lot of them have been done. As soon as somebody does it, it sort of sets it for the site. So that's pretty good. Swabbed. Save. I knows. No, I don't really have room for you up here right now, bud. I promise, I don't have room. I'm sorry. Moss green. Oh yeah, moss green. I think I'm almost certain that I've actually reviewed that one. You're not going to be dissuaded, huh? Hi. You are... Oh, Candy Rust. You're not emotions. Candy Rust is just regular, I think. Color. Swabbed. Save. See if I can pop out my chat right quick. Pop out chat. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. Good. All right. I knows. I know. Bottle. What was this? Sweet Life. Pump. Cake. Yeah, this is a much better system. Good for urban. Good for urban. My name. I'll do that. Look at the FC waterproof turquoise. Yeah, definitely check those out. They're really nice. I like the bottles are gorgeous too. I don't have one handy to show you, but the bottles are beautiful. Which is nice if you like displaying stuff. Just don't put it in the sun because, you know, it's not great for it. Hey, all right, nice. Nice. I was actually just using that pen again today. The Pietra Marine. This is a great pen. My times were a little bit out of alignment, and I like tweaked them back into alignment, and then all of a sudden, yeah, you can add people in the chat. I don't think it does anything, but you can totally do it. And when I tweaked it back into alignment, like all of a sudden it was very wet. And I think I was talking to Audrey about like, how did I screw that up? She said, well, you probably didn't. It was probably just already wet and you've forgotten. Or I'd gotten something like in the tines or something and I'd cleared it and that's why it was wet. But I was using it on Tomoe River, and when I switched it to not Tomoe River anymore, it became a lot more manageable. So I think that was just me. I did that. I'm gonna move the chat over just a little bit. There we go. Hi. This cat is all about flopping onto my hands here. Gratitude. What do I want? Oh, gratitude magenta. Yeah, all right, we can do that. That's a bottle, and I swabbed it. So my system is I never actually put something in FPC ink unless I've swabbed it, and I like keep them in a different Rolodex and all kinds of stuff to try to keep myself straight. Because otherwise, who even knows? It would be a giant mess. I would never be able to figure out which I had or didn't. Use permanent noodlers inks in your journals. It's a beer o'clock. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah. Don't help me type, bud. He's slamming his head into my hand, making me type. Emotions. Oh, geez, it's 6:30 already? Goodness. And this pink seems good. Bottle. Swab. It's been a really great chat with folks. Time has flown by, man. I did not think that we were anywhere close to an hour and a half, but that's what happens. Gonna do that because it's capitalized. I hear Audrey bumping around out there. She, Peace Blue. Interesting. Some of these have like the color next to them, others don't. It is going to be time for dinner for sure because it's Pizza Friday and we had not really eaten much today, so. Monteverde, line name, emotions, ink, confidence blue. Interesting. Cool. Swabbed. Saved. Let's see. You wash your hands before you consume a cold one. Solid choice. No, nothing much but permanent inks. You look closely. Yep. We're on Friday. This is a treat. Oh, yeah. Of course, Oscar. Anytime, man. Anytime. I am working from home right now, so, like, entirely, of course. So. Line name. Motions. This is wisdom. Purple. Fair enough. Bottle. Swabbed. Save. Oh, that's this whole set. Just look at FC turquoise, and although very pretty, would love a slightly darker version. Give me a darker turquoise, but no. The thing about turquoise is that it is real rare to have, and like a lot of those light blues and stuff. Same with like reds and greens. It's really rare to have anything like a water-resistant one of those. I wish I could. I wish I had just an easy answer for you, but I don't think I do. Sorry. If somebody else in the chat does, that would be cool. I'm gonna move this. Actually, maybe I'll make this disappear. There we go. And I'll put what I'm doing over here. So, back from dinner. Hey, Brian. Look at you. All right, Diamond Chopin. Chop in here. Why is this out of focus again? This silly thing, I tell you what. I have more trouble with this particular camera. Configure. Yeah, it's way better. Okay, there we go. Done. Okay, sketch ink. Oh yeah, check out the R&K sketch inks. I've used a few of those and I liked them. I haven't used all of them, but the ones I've used I did like. So yeah, definitely check that out. Early dinner, eh? Doesn't KWZ? They might. They might. You know, I haven't actually used any of the KWZ. Let's see, music. Okay, good. I haven't used any of those KWZ iron galls. This Chopin is real cool. Swabbed, used. Save. This is a sort of like a steely blue-black, and it is gorgeous. Definitely worth checking out. So sorry. Dave Hervella. Oh, Fountain Pen Companion. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. Sorry, I didn't say it again. Didn't say it again. Turquoise is a nice color. Good. Katie. Let's see. All right, we are on. Oh, Mozart. I used Mozart when I did my my review or my little unboxing thing of my Curados, and I spelled Mozart wrong when I wrote it down. Z is pronounced Z, not Z. I mean, not for me. It is a Z, because that is the name of it. It's not a Z for me. Save. Mozart. Mozart? I don't know. Have you tried Noodlers? I haven't used Noodlers in a while. I've got a bunch of Noodlers, but I haven't used it in a little while actually. Here it is. This is Handel, which is actually a lot darker than I remembered it being. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. That beautiful like green sheen on top of this weirdo like mauve or something. Super cool. You're looking at that Curados pen. Yeah, it would look good in the blue. I don't have the blue one. I just got this cranberry. Cranberry, but I like it. A bottle, swabbed, safe. And then when I get done putting these in FPC, I go and I put a little check mark on the back, and that just lets me know that I've actually cataloged it. Bach, not back. Shorted 4 Cala from Sugar. Good, thanks. Glad you liked it, man. Carol. Glad you liked it, Carol. When y'all order stuff from vendors, if you have seen it on my channel or somebody else's channel, let that vendor know, because then they know that you know, people trust what we do and like what we put out there, and that really helps out. This is number 313. Is that the? I'm just gonna put in the word because I don't. DANJO. Type bottle, swabbed. Yeah, this is really pretty. You did a note? That's awesome. Yeah, it's always fun to, you know, have people go, oh yeah, so and so got an ink and they saw it on your channel. I'm like, awesome. I don't get any kickbacks or anything from that. I just like people to know. So this is a shimmering ink. Pin BBS, I think, makes the best shimmering inks around. Diamine does pretty well, but I think Pin BBS is a little superior because they never seem to clog up your pen, which is weird. Like you expect it to, and it doesn't. This is number 292. Yeah, South Smoke. There we go. Swabbed from safe. There we go. This has a little bit of red sheen, just a tiny bit of red sheen. So from the desk of a day of teletherapy. Oh yeah, take care, Tina. Sometimes you gotta do that. It's got a little bit of, you can see the gold shimmer in there. You can see a little bit of the red sheen on this little, like this little edge, leading edge here. I'm looking forward to using those. I haven't put them in a pen yet, but I will. Next up, Sailor. Bung box. Well, but NG. Bung box, maker, Sailor. Line. I don't know. Ink name. HAMAND. HANO. Ham AN. Fresh oranges of Hamanko. Hamanoko. You get all kinds of different names on these things, I tell you what. Bottle. Comment. This is actually given to Audrey by a viewer out there. I will. See you later, Jesse. Hope your family is doing well in this quarantine. It's slightly less intense than it looks on the screen here, but it's a very nice orange. Colorverse Constellation. I don't know if this has a line. Constellation ship. Type. Bottle. Comment. Pincho. 2020. Have to go fun chatting? Yeah. Oh, good. Got the ink right now. Oh, you like it? Yeah, good. I think I had it in a pen. I don't remember which one. Yeah, enough. Save. I bought these from luxury brands. Oh, there's only one of them. Guess, do I not have the other one in there? Weird. All right, these are some Troublemakers, which Sugar also has. Oriole Orange is pretty good too. I think I got both. Do I have them in here? Where are they? So I have a lot of inks that are like just under here. I just have to look at my bald spot while I search for them. I'm not sure where those bottles ended up, honestly. Seems to be missing in action. They're around here somewhere. They'll show up. You know how it is. But yeah, I got both of the ones from Philly, so. Oh, Oriole Orange. Was that from Baltimore? Troublemaker. Petrichor. Nobody's. Oh. In the wrong place. Petrichor. Type. Sample. Swabbed. What the constellation ship was too. I have it written down as Philly, but maybe I don't. Isolation isn't good. Pens and ink are always good. I think it's sensible for me to watch and say nah. Were you pedantic at some point? I don't remember it. Oh, in the UK, Vincent Z. Oh, I see. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. We just say Z. I don't know what to tell you. You also say aluminium and squirrel over there, but I would sound ridiculous if I had said squirrel or aluminium here. So I'm just not gonna. See, from. I didn't write down who I got this from. I got this from Figboot. Figboot got a whole set of these Troublemaker inks. This looks look how cool that is. Like, how many colors are in this ink? Schedule. Yeah, schedule. I actually like schedule. I think I could probably get away with schedule. But if I start busting out aluminium and squirrel, people are going to think I'm a nutter. This is Troublemaker Kelp Tea. These inks are really interesting, and I need to put them in a pen. Troublemaker Kelp Tea. A sample swabbed from Figboot. Save. Getting through the stack. We got this many. I don't know if I'm gonna do them all today. I am hungry. Are they only available in Germany? You know what? I know so little about Troublemaker. I thought they were Asian. I'm pretty sure that Shigur has them. Let me see. Inks. I'm sure they're out of. So the thing about Shigur is that they tend to have stuff that other people don't have. So yeah, they have them here. They're $12 for the 60 mils. That's so inexpensive. Almost they're all sold out. Yeah, they're all sold out. I'm sure they'll be restocked eventually. Let's see. Troublemaker's Philippines. There you go. 2 countries divided by a common language. There you go. That's it. But yeah, gorgeous. Look at these things. But yeah, these are $12. That's not bad actually. Hanging rice. Look at that. That's gorgeous too. Yeah, so check those out over at Shigur. Eventually they'll be back in stock, and then we can all get our hands on them. I'm looking forward to it. Version of Diamine. Oh, yeah, there are some German diamines. Like I use. Where did I lost my window? Here it is. I use Skull and Roses all the time. Is it okay to post a link? You can. It won't work when you post it, but if it's a good one of the mods will take care of it for you. Monteverde. This is Monteverde Mango Mousse, and it is more like this edge over here than it is here, unfortunately. Which is why it's one of the few that I just have not liked from them. I do have a bottle of it. Yay. Yeah, I gotta take a little scraggly dog out for a stroll too. Maybe I'll do that while I'm cooking pizza or something. Cala ink, sure. This is Nostalgia. I like that. This is Spring Rain. So Spring Rain is a really interesting one. If you look on the JetPen site, you'll see that it looks like a gray, like a lightish gray. For me, it is like a steely dark, like it's so close to being black that I can't really tell the difference most of the time. It really depends on what pen you put it in. In some pens, like a really wet pen, it's going to be pretty much black. In a drier or a whiter pen, sometimes what do you need a link for? I don't know. Dave Gordon was asking if it was okay to post one. Like you can try, but like it won't be an active link. Anyway, this can be kind of gray, but it's way darker than that for me. So I'm not really sure why. Swabbed, used, love it. This is Cala Sierra Mist, which is a green, which is pretty cool. Whoops. If I could spell it again. Cala ink. Wife came home, have to go. I love your pinch over. Oh, thanks very much, Dave. Take care. Ink name. Hey, Angel. Welcome, welcome. Okay, there you go. A gray out and ask for approval. Only pen and ink porn now. Yeah, no other porn place. I don't think he's going to post one. He's going to go. Cala. And Sandstorm. Bottle. Swabbed. Used. Save. This one is definitely like a violet-y color, which is different from like the greens and grays and stuff they do. This one really stands out. Behaves really nicely. Love it. Here's one that people will know for sure. Sailor Manyo. Haha. Somebody sent, one of Audrey's pen pals sent her a sample of this. And it is wild. You use Winter Dawn and Blue Lagoon to draw with. Nice. Oh, Blue Lagoon Vapor? Yeah. How do you like Winter Dawn? I haven't used Winter Dawn yet, I don't think. Got it around here somewhere, but I haven't used it. Swabbed. I do have it. Actually, haha, is in this pen right here. Do I have a writing sample? I don't. Let's do a little writing sample for funsies. Oh, I was hoping to see me at the Atlanta Pen Show. Yeah. Opal, been looking for a light gray. Yeah, that one looks pretty cool, right? So this is... What size nib is this? This is a broad, maybe? Let's say this is a broad. And the thing about this Manyo haha is that it doesn't look very entertaining when you're writing with it, but as it dries, like it A, gets darker, and B, develops all kinds of like, I don't even know if this camera, which is kind of shy, will pick it up, but no, it doesn't. But you have to trust me. This has got like all kinds of greens and turquoises, a little swatch of purple through the middle. It's a wild color. Totally cool. I like it. Swabbed, used, save. My bias from using your sequel too much, but that looks like a fine nib. Yeah, well, it's also kind of far away, but yeah, I get it. Compared to a sequel, it is an extra fine. Vapor. I have a bottle of that. I've swabbed and used it. Like getting through my backlog here. It's great. This is Robert Oster. This is A-S-T-R-K-I-Z. This is Asterkiza Olive. And this is really cool. And if you're a fan of like Ricky Cha or Diamine Salamander or any of those kind of things, you'll probably like this ink. And it looks really cool. Asterkiza Olive. This is a gift, a little sample gift from a friend of mine, Sandra. There's also an Asterkiza Rote, which is a red. This is Sherwood Green. Do I have a bottle of this? Factory finish no longer available at Drum Goals. I'm not sure if somebody bought one of those from this stream, but if they did, that's awesome. It's really gorgeous. And especially at the 156 price point, I think it's the best regular priced arrow. I love the orange, but that factory, man. Woo! Yeah! Vinta. Oh, this is from my friend Kat. Throw out a shout out to my friend Kat of the Leaky Nib podcast. You did, Jacob? Nice. Nice. I think Vinta is also available at what the heck is this called? M-A-S-K mascara. A sample from. Throw out a kind thought toward Kat, because she's a hospitalist and has been working a lot of extra hours and shifts and stuff dealing with COVID-19 patients. There's no way that's easy. Birmingham. This is Dunesco Incline Station Red. Bottle swabbed. I've used it. Save. Only the factory in flame made me think of the Hindenburg before and after. Oh, jeez. That's quite the collection you have there, then. A very depressing collection. Sailor. This is Ink Studio. Hi, Katie. Costuming Studio. This is number 162. This is a sample. And it's from Kat. I haven't used this 162 yet, but it looks really cool. Like, this looks like an ink I could get behind. This is another Vinta. Need the jet. Yep. Take care, Laura. Thanks for modding and helping out. S-I-R? Serena? Yeah. Sometimes I have a hard time reading my own writing when I write in pencil like that. Serena. This is a sample. This is... Oh, I didn't write down who it was from. I want to say that's from Duquesne? That makes more sense. But holy crap, that's... Wow. That's... There's some extra letters up in there. But thanks. I will try to remember that that's Duquesne. I would have looked it up before I did the review. I got that ink actually from Birmingham Pen Company rather, with this pen. Leaning towards the orange. Or the Diplomat Extra Fine. Diplomat Extra Fine is very fine. But this is a really nice pen that they made, and I've kept that Duquesne ink in here since I got it pretty much. It's very cool. This lives in my pen well over here on the side. Duquesne? Interesting. Duquesne, like, that helps with some of those extra letters. Both of your in-laws went to... How do they say it, Tony? I think it is a gorgeous pen. Yeah, it's really nicely done. I know they had a hard time with it because it was... Hi. Who is this from? I want to say this is probably from Sandra. Duquesne. All right, well, there you go, Duquesne. I would never have guessed that. Not at all. Ever. This is Troublemaker Milky Ocean, which is another real crazy ink. Troublemaker Milky Ocean. This is a sample. This is also from Sandra. What? Duquesne? Yeah, that would get me in trouble. I have two. Oh, one was it's from Cat. Well, so I think I got one from Cat, and I think I must have gotten one from somebody else. I just did it twice. Good job, Mike. Seller. This is number 150. See, sample swabbed. I have a cat on my desk. She's just biting my arm. Look, fine, here, I'll pet you. Oh, this little cannonball decided she must be petted or else she's going to bite my arm. You know, the wife just came home for dinner. Bye, everyone. See y'all later, Damien. Take care. Good seeing you, man. Hi. Yes, hello. You're a little mongrel, aren't you? Yes, you are. I know. I know. It's tough being ignored when you sit on somebody's desk, isn't it? It's really tough. But sometimes that's what we have to do. Because sometimes Mike is live on the internet and he needs to finish doing these ink samples. Yeah? Okay. Here we go. Oh! Enjoy a sunbeam. All right, do I do sailor number 150? I did. Save. All right. Getting closer. Getting closer. I don't know. Is this fun to watch at all? Are y'all enjoying this? There's still 48 of you. You must be liking something. So what do you got? I can answer questions while I'm doing this. You can have a chat about whatever you like. I was going to tell you about my my day of truths. So my pedagogical method when I'm teaching, I gotta do some exercise. I'm falling behind on my rings here. My pedagogical method is that I don't. She just did a weird thing back there. I don't necessarily give students my view on anything ever, because I don't think that's the point of the class. And so, I like to have a day where they can ask me any question they have, and I will answer it as honestly as I can. Because I think it's important that they, get a professor's view on things, but literally watching ink dry, except it's already dry, right? You're not even watching ink dry. You're just watching ink be. Now, there are some times when we watch ink dry, for sure. But the day of truths is a day when they can ask me like whatever they got, and I'll give them truths. I'm like, be careful what you ask, because I will answer almost any question. But this one's gonna be on Zoom, so it might be. I don't really want them to. Get out of here, Tony. Get out of here. Ink name number 237. Type sample from Cat. One day, Cat just sent me a whole bunch of samples of really cool inks. 237 is really interesting. That actually reminds me a lot of that Monteverde and like a lighter version of Handel, perhaps. Glad you don't give your students your views. Too many teachers think their jobs to get, especially. I don't know. I think that's like the thing about teachers like indoctrinating students or whatever. Dude, if I get my students to just like read a paper that I assign, that's amazing. Forget about indoctrinating them into anything. I mean, as I do ethics and philosophy, what I want to do is have students be able to think more good, so they can come to their own views more clearly, and like have views that make some damn sense. I have 437. 430. Oh, you have 437A. That's pretty close. That's going to be like a way darker version of this one, huh? Nice. So I want people to be able to think more good. I do think there are a set of views that are more coherent than others, but anyway. But really, I don't get a lot of political questions. My students just don't. Like, they don't really care. Yeah, I'm a philosophy professor. That's my day job. That was you studied too. Oh, no kidding. That's awesome. There aren't too many of us out there. Zodiac. ARIs. Yeah, I don't know what this one is. You support thinking? Thinking's good. It's good to be able to think. This is a sample. This is really interesting. I don't know anything about these Zodiac inks, but this reminds me a lot of Sailor Gentle Granada. Where do I teach? I teach at UNCG. That's UNC Greensboro in North Carolina. Sample, swabbed. Sandra. This is really interesting looking ink. I just haven't used it yet. Critical thinking is underrated. Oof. It cannot possibly be overrated, I think. Actually, students ask me a lot of times like why I teach philosophy instead of something else, because I mean, honestly, like I could make more money doing damn near anything else. ELEIO. Nobody's had this one before. That's fun. Sample. This is a crazy color. Look at this, like super bright pink, but it's also got like, I don't know, purples in there, and then I don't even know what this color is. There's too much of a there's a little bit of a sheen over the top of it. Very interesting. Where'd you go to school, Connor? What kind of philosophy did you study? Like, what are you interested in? What are you doing now? I'm always curious about what people do with that. Here's Sailor 123, which is way darker in the sample than I thought it was going to be. You seem to enjoy your job. More money doesn't necessarily mean happy life. Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's a lot of reasons I do what I do, but like the biggest one is I think it's really, really important that people know how to think well. You don't know how to think well, like you don't know how to understand the world around you, then you're gonna have a bad time, and you're gonna make the world worse for everyone else. And that's not great. So we need more smart people thinking about more things more often. Hey, Unwan, what is up? We're just chatting. I'm just like putting ink samples. This is actually a purple. Not even close to what it showed up as on the other camera. Actually, it doesn't even look close there. This is like a violet-y purple. This is not even close. Purple notoriously tough. Oh, Trinity College. Yeah. Your dissertation. Oh, wow. So do you have a PhD, Connor? Or is a dissertation something else in Dublin? I want to say I have a friend who's on faculty there. Let me see. People. Academic staff. I have like executive officer, all kinds of stuff. Oh, your undergraduate dissertation. Interesting. Yeah, we don't have an undergraduate dissertation. That's not a thing here. Paulo Grady. Oh, S. Begley Carey. Uh-oh. This light just ran out of juice. Maybe I don't. No, if they were there, they're not there anymore. But anyway, very cool. Good to have another philosopher around. Twisby. Royal. Purple bottle. Swapped. Actually, I got this set of Twisby inks a while ago. I've never even... It's almost 7 o'clock. Goodness. I've actually never used any of them. Don't know why. I need to get on that. I have given out some samples from these bottles, but I've never actually used it. The hell does that say? Prairie green. Yeah, it looks really really light. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it or not, but I'll get around to using it eventually. It does look like a nice green though. Like it's very bright, fresh, grassy sort of green. Does anybody use these TWSBI inks? Like, how do they work? Did you like them? I haven't gotten around to it yet. This is one from Van Ness called Good Evening. I assume you already talked about him. We did talk about him a little bit, yeah. Looks lighter than Chiku Ren. I think it's probably darker than Chiku Ren, which actually, I have right here, a little tiny bottle of it. This is mostly empty. Don't be fooled. I don't really care for Chiku Ren. I think it's too light, but it isn't definitely in the same vein for sure. So there's Troublemaker Abalone. I have two. I thought I had two. That was originally from Cat. Cool. Venta. I gotta get more of these Venta inks. They look really cool. This is Carnival with a K. Carnival Summer Green is what it's called. Interesting. Looks like that green actually, not this green, but the TWSBI one actually kind of reminds me of Lemur ink. The Lemur Lime, which I didn't think I was going to like, and it turns out I really do. It is eye paper, and it is called Eternal Love. This ink looks really cool. First thing you do from Trudy Peter Simmons? I don't think so. Let's see if I can see a face. Oh, no, I don't know him. No. It may have been another... It may not have been Trinity, or maybe they just passed through. Yeah, I really like Lemur Lime, too. I thought I was going to hate it. Turns out I really like it. Swap this. I wrote Purple Rose down here because there's nothing in English on this bottle aside from eye paper, and it's just got a picture of a purple rose. But again, this is like a weird violet. It's just not showing up. It looks like blue-black on my screen. It's not what it looks like in real life. Oh yeah, straight spin. This is a really cool one that I duplicate. Oh, I guess I've already got this one in there. Oh, see, there's a check mark. Screwed that up. How about the rest of these? Yeah, we're good. So one cool thing I just found out is that this will tell you when you put in a duplicate. It's like right here. It's like, hey, stop that. Don't put in a dupe. You don't need dupes, man. I like that. It's a good feature. All right then, straight spins. Use pen. This is called. This is a really cool looking ink. This was given to me by Sue. This was a what do you call it? An exclusive for the Ohio Pen Show last year. And this is the other one, Storm Warning, which I thought was really cool. Like Parker Roses looks dope, but I mean, how is that? That's really up in my wheelhouse. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Integrity constraints for the win, huh? Let's see. Sample, swabbed. Storm color more green or gray? It's more green for sure. Yeah. It's also not at all available. Unfortunately, there weren't that many of bottles of this, and it went super duper quick. I just got a little sample bottle of it that a friend of mine sent me. Oh, these are getting into ink vents. All right, let's call that good. I'll get into the ink vents next time or some other time. Maybe I'll do it on a stream. If people are cool, just like watching me type stuff and looking at bottles of ink, then I'm cool with that too. Let's see how I am on the leaderboards now. There we go. All right, leaderboards. Well, moving up a little bit here on the inks. 839. Got a bunch to go, but 8 is about where I expected to be. Samples, yeah, moving up on samples. 589. I've pulled ahead of Kimberly. Take that, Kimberly. I still don't have a P next to my name. I'll get one eventually. Maybe he has to put that in. It's quarantine. Happy watching everything. Fair enough. Bottles, not even close to bottles. 465. I'm number 26. To get into the top 10, I have to get another 200 bottles. Yeah, I get a lot of samples. I don't really do a lot of bottles, so I'm not surprised. And then brands. Yep, I'm up in the brands. All the hobbies. I gotta get pull even with Kimberly. What do I have here? Do I have any extra here that are new? Let's see. Colorverse, Diamine, Van Ness, Franklin Christoph, Monteverde, Diamine. Oh, I think she's got me. Beat. At least for now. You will only hold that for so long, Kimberly. I will get one more brand, and then I will reign number 7. I'll get 2 more brands. But 137. Encantadora Anna has a ton of different brands, but she's in France, and they have a bunch of different brands. It's not really fair. Dedicate myself to the top 10. I'm not gonna do that. That's not gonna happen. That's too many. All right, folks. It is 7. Thanks for hanging out with me for like 2 hours. It's been awesome, and I'm glad that y'all, hung in there. I'm glad I gave you a little something to watch during quarantine times. Also, I hope everybody is doing well and stays healthy, and all that jazz. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna give the scraggly dog a walk. Wow, that's a lot of ink. It's kind of a lot of ink. I do have a lot of ink, but I don't have nearly the most ink, so I'm fine. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. I'll be on Twitch. I mean, I got a Twitch tonight. Actually, I haven't done that yet. I've got new stuff in Animal Crossing. I bought a couple of games. So yeah, good stuff. Anyway, we're gonna get some pizza, take a dog on a stroll, and I'll see y'all later. Take care. You're drunk. Take care, Brian. Watch out for that wine. That box wine, man. That's as good as healthy. Love it.